I just want to thank a whole lot of people first. So I would like to thank the following people who journeyed beside me daily over the last 3. I said I wasn't going to do this. To my sister-in-law, Joanna, for her unwavering dedication, being at the coalface, getting up every morning, regardless of how ill you were and how you were feeling, putting on her armour and facing every single day with Darrell and I. Joe, if God was initiating us into the mastering of faith and cure, you and I even took God beyond his reach. We got 4 points for that challenge. That's to you, my sister, and thank you. To my children, Joshua and Blanca, for bending it out together. The way the two of you stepped in and were a united little force, caring for each other, stepping in and watching over your dad when I stepped away, ensuring he was being minded, loved the moment I stepped out of the room. To the hospital staff of Life Hospital and carers, my word, you are absolute angels. You were an absolute blessing, and Darrell loved each and every single one of you. Thank you for caring for him, putting up with him, and for loving him and supporting us when our world was crumbling around us. To the healers, such a thank you for working around the clock, regardless of what time it was that I messaged you. Each and every one of you stepped in and facilitated. Darrell knew every time that you were working on him. I would read to him all the findings, and there was much appreciation and healing taking place within the amazing circle which was forged. To Georgie, Michelle, Tracy, Fee, Melissa, and Robin. And thank you to my healers who held space for me while I was holding space for Darrell, and journeyed through this experience, keeping me grounded and open to all possibilities. To those prayer warriors, thank you, thank you, thank you. I know that there were local and international prayer circles. It was actually crazy, the amount of people praying, that were interceding hourly and daily for Darrell. Thank you for interceding for our beloved. He knows and could feel it. Besides Darrell being an incredibly strong man, he resurrected himself on numerous occasions, and we know it was because of the interceding that was taking place every single day. So thank you. I can tell you that we still won. There was much going on with the soul that we can humanly comprehend. But you all stood on the spiritual battlefield, and we collectively won. So thank you. To George Sabata for showing up every day, especially when the going was getting hard, calling me throughout the day for updates, probing questions to doctors, coming with me to doctor's appointments that I just felt so overwhelmed by, checking in and just supporting Darrell and I wherever you could, helping me with Darrell's psyche when I was at my wit's end, and for being there for me afterwards. Thank you. To Bruce Lawrence, also just constantly being there and just being there every day afterwards, walking me through the next right move, showing me such support and being that ear. Thank you. To Pippa Arnott, you were a lifeline in the darkest of nights. You were so, so, so special, and I hold space for total cure for you. You have my total blessing, and I hope that you will create a way to heal so many other bodies around you with your amazing protocol. We were not afforded that with Darrell, with some of the choices that he was cursed to make, but I know. To Chris and Paul for holding our hands through the medical and life policy side of things. You both are amazing people, and Darrell and I are so blessed to have you in our lives. For the two of you have really eased a very difficult, traumatic time in our lives. To Clint, for providing us with such necessary equipment. From rife machines, jade mats, oxygen repair in the middle of the night. We nearly actually lost Darrell because his what is it? Capacitor? What's it? Regulator just died on us, and he was not getting any oxygen. Anyway, thank goodness there are angels around and holding space and supporting Joe through this very tender and trying time. Let me assure you, everything was tried on Darrell, from medical intervention to holistic biogenealogy intervention to natural remedies to spiritual warfare and 24-hour prayer intercessions. He was held from every dimension possible. All realms knew about this soul. To George Ngwenya, who works for Darrell, our man, thank you for holding the fort a month before everything went down, when Darrell was in so much pain, keeping the wheels turning and showing up on all those hard days. Thank you, George. To Richard, Darrell's stepdad, for helping us wherever he could. Thank you. Thank you to Bakabali, South Africa, which was started by Joe, and to Darrell's New Zealand brothers and sisters who created a Bakabali in New Zealand, and another person. You know who you are, and thank you for your very generous donation. Thank you to all those who donated to help us with this enormous medical bills. 8 weeks in ICU is not a cheap experience. To my animals, 2 cats, 2 buns, a troop of monkeys, and loud blinking hardy-dars who have shown up when I am alone and vulnerable. Thank you. And to everyone else who held space for Darrell, or me, or my children. To all the constant reach-outs, WhatsApps of I'm thinking of you, I'm here for you, and you are just on my mind today. To countless meals and flowers sent. We're so wholly appreciated, so thank you. And thank you to this venue and to the wonderful caterers, and for all of you for being here. Thank you.